moment I'll never forget. You could probably hear a pin drop as everyone kind of craned their head around, wanting to see Stormy Daniels enter the courtroom and walk just behind our former president as she proceeded up to the witness stand. I can tell you that overall, Stormy Daniels, I think, appears to be a very good witness for the prosecution, not just because, what her testimony is, providing these sordid details about an alleged encounter with the former president, is perhaps salacious and interesting, but she's a good talker. I can see how she is naturally an entertainer. She talks to the jury. She's animated and engaging. And I think overall for the prosecution, that went over very well. But with that said, John, there are plenty of points in which the defense can pounce on what she is saying to compromise her credibility in cross-examination, and it is all about whether or not they're going to be able to pull that off without alienating anybody who maybe feels sympathies for Stormy Daniels.
So we know, Lydia, that the prosecution obviously wanted her testimony on the stand. The defense, including the president himself, the former president, did not. Do you have any sense of, from being in the room with the jury, what their reception to her was like, what the mood was like in the court? We heard some court reporting today that her testimony created a very tense atmosphere in that room.
You know what to do. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, I will tell you, this is my first time being actually inside the main courtroom. Up until now, I've been in the overflow, but from my experience today, it did feel tense. I mean, not only did you have Stormy Daniels taking this stand over the defense objection. Todd Blanche has been very clear about why he thinks Stormy Daniels should not testify. He says whatever her accounts of whatever alleged encounter she had with the former president back in 2006 has nothing to do with business records, which is the heart of this case. Business records that were kept and maintained in 2016 and 2017. Nevertheless, we have Judge Bershon allowing the prosecution to put her on the stand, and so we are still having objections from the defense, as appropriate, to mark their ongoing objections to her continuing testimony. And in addition to that, it's been very interesting to hear Judge Bershon also interjecting and interrupting Stormy Daniels, because she's offering testimony and information beyond what's even being solicited by the prosecutors. She talks very quickly and offers a lot of information, and the judge has often had to remind her that's not what was asked. Please listen to the question.
All right. Well, Lydia, thank you for the color from inside the courtroom. We'll let you get back inside. Court is going to resume about 25 minutes from now. Meantime, we are monitoring the state department briefing as Israeli
Thank you.